There's a lot of changes we're going to make, unfortunately, all very, very... Oh. That spark plug wasn't connected. 45-degree boots. Again, just... Whoa. What? What? This one wasn't connected either. Ah. Yeah, that's a big mess. I knew that was gonna happen. And then I need to pop this off. Ah, shit. Mistake. That was a mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. And I'm getting a phone call. Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So part 2 of pulling out the engine, we need to prepare for a compression test. And unfortunately, with all this stuff down here in the way, we're going to have to pull the coil packs, we're going to have to pull the headers. Hopefully we don't have to pull the brakes because it's a big job, but we might have to. We need to get this oil pickup tube out of the way. Maybe get these hoses out of the way. Oh, that's loose. Probably shouldn't have just riveted it with aluminum rivets. Anyway, we got some work to do. Not much, but, you know, work's work, right? So, got to get the coil packs disconnected so we don't pull the wiring or cause more problems than we already have. Okay, and then we need to disconnect. We're gonna grab, man, where are all my mag trays? I don't know. Everything's a big mess right now because I never had a chance to clean up after there's one. After getting ready for the rally, and then I haven't had a chance to clean up after coming back from the rally. So it's a big mess. Ew. Okay. And half of my tools are on the floor behind the car, so that also does not help. Not a 10. So, we're going to be bagging and tagging everything, including a steps, like a process step. So we did this first, and then we did this. Oh boy. It's a little tight. Just aluminum. You got to be careful with aluminum. Okay. It's going to be a lot of work to get this rebuilt. And we're talking to one of our local friends who used to do LS engines all the time. And he believes that we should convert to a electric water pump, which would take away this bell housing or this bell, and then give us room for a big fan, like a big fan. He thinks it's more a fan and pump issue than it is a radiator issue. There's a lot of changes we're going to make, unfortunately, all very, very... Oh. That spark plug wasn't connected. Well, that's concerning. How long has that spark plug been disconnected? Because, I mean, the engine didn't sound like it was misfiring. I mean, that could have contributed to our blowing up the engine if you have a dead cylinder washing gas down into the oil. That's great. Trying to leave like as much intact as we can, you know. I mean, the less work the better, but it's starting, oh wow, that's burnt. I mean, there's very little room to work with in this car. So, but it's looking like these 45-degree spark plug boots are not a good choice. So we might have to get new spark plug wires, because, I mean, I know these plugs were plugged in and snapped in onto the plug. So however that came, oh wow, it's actually, it looks like it was disconnected for a while. There's like burn marks where it was arcing. Man. Okay, and then the other problem is I really don't have a spot prepared just yet for all this crap, because, I mean, well, okay, temporary solution. So, I just don't have time to clean up right now. I got to get this motor out of the car. So, that side, now we can do the other side. This side's a little tougher. See, this one is plugged in good, like it doesn't want to come off. Like, it really doesn't want to come off. Wow. Okay. This motor is just, and I think one of the issues could also be these weird sock things that really are made for not 45-degree boots. Again, just, whoa, what? This one wasn't connected either. You've got to be kidding me. How many of our spark plugs were... Oh my God. 2 cylinders weren't getting spark? You've got to be kidding me. How does that even happen? We had them Ow, that hurts. Okay. I don't even know how you get to that one. Yeah, that one's a whole different story. And this one is attached to the, yeah, as you can see, my drawer is like empty. Oh, where'd the wire cutters go? I literally just had them. It's a mess. I gotta get this mess cleaned up. Just big mess. Okay, so we got to free our throttle cable. I'm even considering changing the throttle cable out to a higher quality cable, because this one's stretched and cost us several positions on stage 2. Okay, I don't think anything's zip tied to it now, so. And I cannot believe 2 of the spark plugs were disconnected. That definitely could have affected the engine, because, okay, think about it this way. Ooh. Yeah, that could have been maybe why it was running lean. So if it's dumping extra fuel into the exhaust, then it leans it out. Yeah, that could potentially be why it was running lean. Yeah, I'm trying to do the math in my head. I think that would cause it. That would cause the That would cause the O2 sensor to detect a lean condition, which would then, or a rich condition. So it's seeing extra fuel. It thinks it's running rich. It leans it out, not realizing that 2 of the cylinders aren't firing. That could potentially be why the motor blew. If we had, I mean, those spark plug wires were very expensive, so I don't really understand. Oh yeah, this was a giant mess. We're gonna have to helicoil this one. Stripped it out pretty good, unfortunately. Oh yeah, yeah. gonna have to I don't know how I'm gonna get that plug disconnected. Oh, there it goes. It almost disconnected too easy. That definitely makes me think I need different, maybe get rid of these shields completely, or just change this shield style somehow, and then to where it doesn't cover the boot part, and then change the boot angles. See how badly this is cross-threaded. I think it's maybe I didn't have a long enough bolt. Might not have had a long enough bolt. I mean, look at that. That might have been the issue. Because this one was only... Ha! Yeah, I didn't have a long enough bolt. It might actually work if I just use a longer bolt. Okay, that makes me feel better about that one. So the headers are going to be stressful, to say the least. And I'm going to be consolidating my bags because I ran out of normal size Ziplocs and they're expensive. I don't need to spend money for no reason. So we're going to do coils and headers. And this was step number 2. As I explained in video number 1 that we had the bags get out of order at one point, and that was not fun to try and figure that out. So this side's pretty easy. I mean, this side we can get the headers off no problem. It's the other side that's gonna be, and where is my ratchet? What the I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. I think that was like a 16. It's a pretty large. 17. Just had to use whatever fit. Yep, 17. And then the ratchet is hiding. Where's my ratchet? Oh, that's not good. Okay, great. Is it lost? You kidding me? How do you lose a ratchet? That's not good. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to find that ratchet, because if I can't, then I'm in trouble. I really don't want to buy one. Gotta get the dipstick out, and it sucks because the oil pan is full. I refilled it so I could drive the car over to the car wash real quick, so that's gonna be maybe get some oil on the floor. I'm not sure if it goes above that hole or not when it's full. I would think not, but you never know. How am I going to keep those from hitting the floor? Ha! Got it. Just a little bit of intelligence goes a long way. Or blind luck in my case. Either way. We'll probably have to replace the O-ring on this dipstick tube because after how hot we got it, it's probably no good anymore. Probably melted every gasket and O-ring in the engine, most likely. Okay. So we can begin our... See, I need my ratchet for this though, because this little thing isn't gonna cut it. So puts me in a bad spot. Very bad spot. I'm gonna turn the camera off and look for this ratchet because I'm kind of screwed without it. So I've been looking for like 15 plus minutes, and I texted Brandon and I was like, hey, I can't find my ratchet. Did we maybe drop it off our trailer or something? And he's like, oh, check in the tow strap pouch. Right there. I never would have found it. I would have gone and bought a new one and then found it like 3 months from now. So we, why did we have this particular one? There was a reason. Oh, steam ports, for adjusting the steam ports because we were trying to fix our cooling issue. So that's funny. Oh man, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do without Brandon. I really don't. He's just a genius. Okay. So I can put this back where it belongs. Okay, and then we need our small extension, and I believe they were 10s. If I remember right, these are kind of hard to get out without completely screwing up the engine, so... Mainly because, like... Well, they're not made to come out. Like, they're made to do everything they can to resist coming out. So if you're not careful, you can really cause, that was loose, problems. That's the other problem is once you install all this stuff on the engine, you can't really check these anymore because the coil packs are literally in the way of being able to, like, check them. So okay, and then I need to release those two big ones, which would be maybe a 13. They're all different sizes. What is the deal? That one's a 12. Wow. I don't know why this one's a totally different size. Doesn't make any sense. That one's a 12, and this one's probably 14. Need to do some time search or something to make those all go back to the right size. You can see I'm not using power tools because this is an aluminum block and it's not worth the risk of using power tools on an aluminum block or aluminum heads or whatever. Anything aluminum, you really don't want to use power tools. I don't understand why this one is wrong because I know I bought... Oh, that's right. They were the wrong length. They sold me the wrong length. I remember now. So that one's actually not damaged. It just we didn't have enough bolts. Smart. Oh, I probably should have unbolted the exhaust first. I didn't really think that far ahead, did I? Whoops. Means I gotta remove the skid plate, which is gonna be super dirty, nasty job. Man, that is a pain. It's like not tight enough for the ratchet, but not loose enough to get it off by hand. There we go. These have not been, these should be able to be reused. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. They haven't been used that much. Come on. What am I gonna do? That's gonna take forever. Of course, this one's gonna fight me, even though it wasn't fighting the ratchet. Okay, so those are ready to come off once I unbolt them from the exhaust. The other side's not so easy. At least the other side's all the correct bolts. I probably should unplug this sensor before I damage it. Yeah, I better clear the ratchet now. Okay, just want to break everything loose first so you don't put unnecessary stress on one single bolt. I mean, they're tight. Once they're tight, they're tight. Oh no, the fire suppression bracket's in the way. Of course it is. Oh wow, how am I gonna get back there? Oh no. I would have been able to get there if it wasn't for the fire suppression bracket. Oh wait, that's just bolted on. But I really don't want to risk messing it up because it was so hard to install. This sucks. I can't even get one. Oh, that one's loose. That's great. Yeah, like you would never get a torque wrench on this. Can I get a ratcheting wrench? Well, I don't know where the I don't know where the ratcheting wrenches are. Here, they're here somewhere. There's the 10. And then I'll probably need a cheater wrench. It's a good cheater wrench size. Okay, we can get down there and then put a cheater wrench on it. Should be able to break it free. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then this one here, I might not have to remove the brakes. I really don't want to because it adds at least a week to the job, if not more, and the money to bleed and buy all that brake fluid and nasty corrosive chemicals all over the frickin' place. Just gonna go ahead and like take this one all the way out while I'm back here. course, it doesn't want to ratchet because now it's free spinning. This is going to take forever. Ow, 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 that stupid ass freaking fire system bracket is killing me. Someone's calling me. Damn it. Okay, so gotta get it back on. It's like not wanting to ratchet. Gotta be. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, that thing is sharp, and we rounded those corners off, and it's still sharp. Yeah, you could never do this with a hot engine. Like, you could never change the spark, because, I mean, I can't even get the spark plugs out until these headers are off. So, that's good repairability right there. 10 out of 10. At least I'm very hopeful I'm not going to have to remove my brakes. Really don't want to. Whoa. Maybe not so great to put pressure on the exhaust like that. Yeah. I need to do something about that. Where's all my bungee cords? There they are. Just to slightly relieve the pressure on the rubber exhaust mounts, which are now the only thing holding that stuff up. if that's gonna... yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Like, ow, that hurt. Well, shit, right there. I mean, that's not exactly a good place for... There. That should be fine. It's kind of touching on the strut tower, so... Really don't like that. That's funny. Okay, that should be, yeah, that seems like it's doing a good job. Okay, so we have to get the skid plate down, so the car's got to go on the lift, unfortunately. So, get that started. I guess, well, pick those up and put them in the thing, right? There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. Okay. So we can bag and tag our coils and headers. Step number 2, which obviously will be all backwards coming up here. And the exhaust bolts will be in a different bag because you don't really need to put the exhaust together until the very last step. It's not a critical step-by-step. So, or we'll just leave them in the exhaust pipe. That would probably make the most sense. Okay. Put that back here because it's pretty useful right here. And then let's see, we need to pop that off. Ooh, don't want to lose that. That would be very bad. I'm hoping I can take this and kind of floop it over because I really don't want to redo all of this hard work. I mean, I spent a whole day organizing all these wires and everything to make them all nice. So I'm hoping, well, the wires are on top of the bolts, aren't they? Man, I really wanted to just like floop it over, like done. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That's disappointing. Yeah, anyway, we need to get her on the lift, and I don't think she's anywhere near where she needs to be to get on the lift, so yeah, she's way too far forward. Come on. Oh my God. Does not want to roll. I mean, I'm on like... Oh, that's new. The suspension must have got damaged because it's a lot lower than it used to be. That is not good because I kind of relied on that. Oh boy. I very much relied on this 2x4 to help deal with this, so that's going to be an issue. Shit. I'm going to have to go way further back with the car, which is not exactly safe, especially once we pull the engine. It could be a no good weight balance situation. That concerns me a lot. Oh, yeah, that's just totally crusted with mud, and I went through the car wash like, you know, I mean, I went through the car wash, so, man. Okay. And hopefully the car is centered on the lifter. This will be very not fun. Wow, even the front's kind of come down a little bit. Okay. And then oh wow, that's not a good sign. The other side of the car is lower than this side. Definitely not a good sign at all. It means something's damaged in the rear suspension or the front suspension. Got plenty of time to fix it, unfortunately. Honestly, rather be in a hurry to do the next race in 3 weeks, but can't do that now. Okay. And when you do the skid plate, you don't want to go any higher than you have to because the skid plate's heavy. So, oh wow. Look at this. Look at that. Whew. Wow. We were dragging. Look at that impact from that rock. Man, we were dragging the skid plate hardcore. It ripped. Well, those I took out, but it ripped this one out completely. Look at that. Oh man, look at that there. This, oh wow. We must have went over a boulder here. It's like sandpaper. Oh, I hope I can get these bolts out. They're really badly damaged. Whew. Okay. I think it's, can't remember, maybe this size. Yeah, but I'm gonna need, oh man, they'll fit, that's lucky. I'm gonna need a pick to clean that out, which unfortunately I remember they're all the way back here. To one that's already damaged. This 90-degree one's in pretty bad shape. Ah. Oh yeah. It's amazing, even after going through the car wash all those times, it's still like, oh, that's a tree branch or something in that one. There's wood in there. Oh, it's loose. Like that's straight up wood. Oh, that's funny. Oh wow. It was ready to come out. Okay, now here's the hard part. I basically have to drop this filthy, disgusting thing on top of myself. Uh-oh. Wait, is this the wrong size? Or did it just strip out? Oh no. Please, please, please tell me it's the wrong size. Uh-oh. We are in trouble. Those were really, really high grade too, so I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future because you gotta be able to get the skid plate off. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, it's like I might be able to hammer this one in there and make it work. Ah. now. That was the right size. I guess maybe they were just so badly damaged. Oh yeah, gotta get back in the missionary position here. Come on, baby. Give me all you got. Oh, crap. Ugh. Ooh. Hello, Forrest. Actually, this thing held up. It held up real good. Yeah. That didn't. Holy crap, that's bent. Look at that. Man, it must have got hit hard. Wow. That's no good. Whew. I don't want to have to remake that though, but it looks like we might have to. At least I guarantee you we would have smashed the oil pan if it hadn't been for that skid plate. We even got this little backup bar here. Wow, look at that. There's oil everywhere. Yeah, it's coming out of the bell housing, which means the rear main seal is gone. Man. Note to self, don't let engine overheat. Oh, more Forrest. Hello, Forrest. Wow. Man, we need to find a way to fit bigger fans. They're only 80-watt fans. The Spall fans are like, what were they, 15 amps at 12 volts, so more than 100 watts? Were they? No, they were like, I don't know, I'll look them up, but yeah, we need to do something. Oh yeah, our makeshift, actually I can at least let the coolant drain while I take a break for dinner. Nope, that was my phone. Oh wait, I don't have an emptied drain pan. Oil. Okay, well, okay, we now have a third pan here. So we're gonna start by making a big huge mess all over the floor, which this has been switched out to water. Oh yeah, we need a new, I forgot we need a new radiator plug also, because we just made a new, the O-ring on the plug was rotted, probably from the heat. So we had to, oh, this is gonna be nasty. We had to improvise. Yeah, that's a big mess. I knew that was gonna happen. And then I need to pop this off. Ah, shit. Mistake. That was a mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. And I'm getting a phone call. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just drain it all over my floor. Yeah. Oh wow. Wonderful. That's wonderful. I cannot answer the phone right now, whoever you are. Just gonna have to humor me for a minute. Oh man. What a mess. What a big mess. Oh, that might have helped. Okay, and I already turned the bathroom sink on because I knew that was going to happen. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you for part 3. Stay tuned.